Hey guys, Zoroarrkk here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this video is on Runescape. I know this video, the actual visual you're going to see is not going to be the best. It's just me fishing with this hilarious dwarven fish extractor. I actually had recorded this video before, but the audio didn't record for some reason. And so you're going to see me do a couple of things like looking at my level stats or something. And that was because of the actual previous commentary. But today I'm going to be discussing to you guys about the RuneScape lore, pretty much. One part of the RuneScape lore which kind of makes me laugh a little, but I think it's absolutely awesome. So I'm addicted to lore and mythology, and to anyone that doesn't know what lore or mythology is, it's just basically tales told during the game, or in real life. This happens in real life, and basically it's just stories that have been passed down of events that have happened, or have been proven to have happened, or have not happened. So, for example, religion is a big mythology, but I'm not going to get into that. So, anyway, back to the actual topic of RuneScape, mythology, and lore. So, if I just set you guys up with this scenario so you can actually understand what I'm going on about during this video. So, back on the 6th of June 2006, 666, Dell's number, unfortunately, um, construction had only just come out. And this was back in RuneScape 2, I believe. So, RuneScape, it was still in its prime, a lot of people playing, no EOC, etc. And construction had just come out, and the first player by the name of Cursed U actually got 99 in construction. He was the first person to do it. And so because of it, he decided to host a house party, an open house party, whatever you want to call it. You never really see them much anymore, but back in those days, they were very, very popular. Everyone wanted to see what the new people had been building and what their house has been like. It was a bit like a Grand Designs on RuneScape. It was quite humorous. So, with this house party that Cursed You decided to host, he allowed anyone to join this house party to celebrate of him getting 99 construction. Now, there was 3 different parts of this bit of the story, in basically that the players had to be players got booted out of the house. Now, some people say it's because Cursed You had to go off the game. Some people say the lag on the servers caused the server to disconnect them out of the house. And then some people say that Cursed You kicked the people out because of racism. As far as I'm aware, there is actually no valid reason. No one's really said what the real reason was. But anyway, people got booted out of his house, and a lot of people got teleported to Falador. Now, back then, obviously, the wilderness was still out for the first time. They hadn't replaced it. And you could only attack like you can in RuneScape 3 today. You can only attack in the wilderness or in the fight arena, or in these player houses with certain rooms. Now, there was a big glitch that Jagex had missed to do with this construction, and that was with these open heart party houses. And basically what it was anyone that got kicked out of the house while they were in the combat arena parts, so there was certain bits of the house, I believe they still exist, where you can basically do little duels with people, whether, I think they're all safe though, I don't think you lose your items or anything, but people that were in that room, in those arenas or whatnot, there was a couple more, basically anything that allowed combat in these houses, when they got kicked out of the house and back into Falador or wherever they spawned at, they were allowed to attack any player despite not being in the wilderness. Now, one of the most famous people that did this and abused this glitch was by the name of Duriel321, who in an hour, I think it was, of where he did the massacre in Falador Massacre. He got a green party hat, which was one of, if not the rarest item back in that time. And also during every single person that did this glitch and broke the system in that way, about 2 billion coins of items, or just coins in general, was lost, which back in that day was a lot compared to now, where most people have like 50 billion banks. So it was a pretty big thing. It lasted for about an hour before Jagex mods, I think it was Ash and Mark, ended up kick booting Cursed Youth because of suspicion, and then was later found not guilty, but then found guilty of real world trading and got banned. Duro321 got forced logged off and banned, and then so did all the other people that abused this glitch. So that's basically what happened in the Falador Massacre, and you're probably asking, what does this have to do with RuneScape lore and mythology? Well, taking this from the RuneScape Wikia, I'll put the link down in the description, and you can see the screenshot on the screen now. You can see in the trivia section, references to this event are made during the invasion of Falador, to which it played a role in displacing the banner of Faradorn. Canonically, it takes place between the siege of Falador and the start of the 6th Age. Now, for any people that don't understand what that exactly means, basically the invasion of Falador was a new quest. It was like a 2-week quest, I think it was, like a special event. I wasn't sure why. I wasn't really paying attention at that time. I was busy, but it happened not so long ago, only a couple of months ago. I think it was either September or October time. And basically in this quest, as I will show you another screenshot in a minute, you can see that there is references to this Falador Massacre. Okay, still didn't ring a bell. Well, let's look at this word canonically. Now, I'm probably going to say this so many wrong times, so I do apologise, because it's one of those hard words to say. So, for anyone that doesn't know what canon or canonically means, let me put it in simple terms of the world we live in today. So, canon is basically just means something that has happened. It's basically history. It's something that has happened in past time and has gone down as a story or a legend. So it's basically a timelined event. If you think of a timeline, if you think of like your life, right? You were born. That's a canon event. You turned 18 if you're over 18. That's a canon event, etc., etc. You got your first car. You passed your school grades. Those type of things. They're canon in your life. They're staplement. They happened. So basically that's what it means. So in this sense, it's saying that the Falador of Massacre actually happened in the RuneScape game, as if it was real life. You could speak to these people, these NPCs, as person to person, and they can say about the Falador Massacre because it happened in the RuneScape Legends. Alright, so that, for instance, is awesome. But what if they didn't mean to? Because they never confirmed it. They never, as far as I'm aware, Jagex never confirmed that they actually put the Falador Massacre in. Well, this screenshot proves it all. The estate agent had heard stories of survivors of the Falador Massacre who had taken refuge with the dwarfs in the southeast of the city. Now, again, let's deconstruct this message here. So, the first thing you can learn from these, from this screenshot, and this was from the Invasion of Falador quest, is the estate agent. Construction, and you got your player-owned house from the estate agent. So that's a dead giveaway there. Another big dead giveaway is that it obviously mentions the Falador Massacre, but they could be on about anything else. They could be on about the siege of Falador, etc., etc. And then it says, who had taken refuge with the dwarfs in the southeast of the city. Now, as you can see in some of these videos, and I'll put them all down, I'll put everything down in the description, guys. As you can see in the videos, as far as I'm aware, despite the bad quality, you can see Duriel 321 going north towards Edgeville, which means the southeast and the southwest of the city was safe from the attacks. But people would have gone towards the southwest due to bank hopping and trying to kill people before they get to the banks or run towards Port Sarim. So, with that in mind, you can clearly see that the Falador massacre is now part of the RuneScape lore, which I find awesome. So anyway guys, this has been Zoroarrkk. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I could teach you something, a bit about the RuneScape lore or any lore in general. And if you want to see any video on any lore, whether it be like RuneScape like it was today, or any other game like Black Ops 3 for example, please let me know down in the comments below, and by like ratings. If you enjoy this video, please like it and share it around with your friends, and hit that subscribe button if you're new and you enjoy my content. So anyway guys, this has been Zoroarrkk. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out everybody.